Money might not make you happy, but it can sure help you lose fat. In this video, we're going to go into the 7 ways you can use money to lose fat fast and easy. Let's get into it. I want to caveat this by saying you can use these strategies to equally gain fat instead of lose fat. So don't take these tips too generally. It's more the psychology and the strategy behind the tips that I'm about to give you that's actually going to allow you to lose fat. So let's get into the first tip. One is the use of restaurants. Now, restaurants on the one hand can make you fat because you don't know what they put in the restaurant. You go to a French restaurant, they put this much butter in the dish and it looks small. You eat it thinking it's all right and then it's packed with calories. I'm not saying restaurants are going to automatically make you lose fat, but the way you use restaurants. For instance, I have 3 to 5 restaurants around my neighborhood that I've scouted out. I've tried different menus. I know exactly which one I like. I know exactly which one has a lot of protein but not too much calories. I have the Thai place, the sushi place, the places that I always talk about and frequent. And this can help you lose fat because you actually start to lower decision fatigue about what you're going to eat, how you're going to eat, the protein, the calorie calculation, all of these things that if you were to go to new restaurants all the time might confuse you. You might have set places you go to so you know them like clockwork, and this really helps because it lowers the fatigue of being on the deficit, being in a fat loss state. So this is the smartest way to use restaurants in your favor, is to have staple places and to become a regular in these places, and that's one way you can use money to lose fat. Next, meal delivery is restaurants on steroids. Instead of you going to the restaurant and waiting and going through the whole thing of like, oh, let me have this and paying and coming out, the meal delivery literally brings it right to your doorstep. Not only do you not have to think, they even choose the menu for you, and as long as the macros are good, you can use that to your favor and again lower decision fatigue even more about what to eat, how to prepare it, blah blah. You just get it, you eat it, you get to work. This is why a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of CEOs, they might use this kind of service to lower the decision fatigue so they have more time to do the things that matter to them. Again, how do you abuse this? By just ordering crappy food, like ordering delivery like 2 for Tuesday on Domino's, which is what I used to do, ordering burgers and meat feasts and fried chicken and all this kind of stuff. That's technically meal delivery. That's going to get you super fat. Another way is to just get any old meal delivery that has the most generic makeup of macros, a little bit of protein, little bit of carb, little bit of fats, and it's kind of like airplane food. It's not really going to get you anywhere. It's not going to help you build muscle. It's not necessarily even going to help you lose fat because there's a lot of cheese and calories in there. So again, it's not the meal delivery itself, it's how you use and which kind of meal delivery you get. And the big benefit of this is that you're using money to reduce decision fatigue when it comes to what to eat, how to prepare. Next, this one absolutely is a game changer, is if you did have a bunch of money to invest in really high quality ingredients like good quality steaks, ribeyes, vegetables. If you're a vegetarian or a vegan, tofu, lentils, just organic stuff. Now, there are many reasons why this works. Number one is that it's actually really tasty. Instead of getting just the cheapest value that we used to get as students of the cut of meat, whatever that cut of meat is, getting that versus like a quality ribeye with marbling, it's just 2 different experiences. One, you're kind of just eating to survive and get the protein. The other one is an actual enjoyable experience. You're loving every bite of it. You enjoy that dinner, and that actually lowers stress. You start to not crave other food because it's so nutritious, the beef already, and you start to think, oh my god, I'm actually loving my food and I look amazing and I'm getting amazing amounts of protein and I'm satiated and I get less cravings. Have you realized when you start eating like protein from cheeseburgers and crappy sources of processed food, even things like protein bars and shakes, oftentimes you'll find yourself craving other things, craving more throughout the day. But if you just have really good quality food, and it doesn't have to be steak, it might be good quality eggs, good quality vegetables, this makes a huge difference. Now, for all of you saying, well, but I'm a student, or I have no money, I can't afford this, I used to be in the same state. Okay, so I know what it feels like to go for the cheapest value on sale stuff. And listen, you got to do what you got to do. You got to try and work and make money. You got to save money in other ways so that you can invest in your health, because I think what you eat and investing in your health is one of the biggest returns on investment that you can make. Next, most people, myself included, when you first start out, you're just scouting for the cheapest possible gym because you're like, well, as long as they have dumbbells, as long as they have a bench press. Again, you know, I've been there. We got to go through that stage. But if you can, just going a little bit above and investing in a gym that has more cleanliness, kinder staff, more spaciousness, what that does is it actually makes training a little bit more of a calming, rejuvenative experience, as opposed to like sweaty, fighting over equipment, bumping into each other, always wondering if your equipment's going to be taken, or if you're taking somebody else's equipment, or asking somebody to wait for you, or can you jump in with them. All of this crowded gym action, what it does is it increases stress. There was actually a study that calculated how much stress builds up in an animal when you crowd them in a certain area, and this is exactly the same thing with humans. It's gonna increase your stress, and those two are different kinds of experiences. Now, I'm not saying you got to sign up to, this gym, Third Space, or all these kind of fancy places necessarily, but just taking this mindset of choosing times and locations where there's less people will change your gym experience into a more calming, stress-free experience. And it sounds so small, but for your long-term consistency, it matters a lot. And that's obviously going to help you lose fat, because more muscle means higher maintenance, means easier to stay in a deficit. More muscle, more calories burnt means more fat loss. If you don't want to just be in a stressful mood, choose a time where there's less people and invest in good gyms, good gym equipment. And over the long run, you're going to feel like this is something that I enjoy, and you're going to stay more consistent, which in turn is going to help you lose fat. Now, all of this still wouldn't matter if you go to the gym and you just do the wrong stuff, like you don't even know how to train. Then you could have the fanciest gym, you won't lose no fat. If you want to know exactly how to build muscle in a proportionate way that builds that V-taper aesthetic body, not super bulky, superhuman gym bro body, but just one that looks good, like normal, but looks good in clothes, then get Aesthetic Body Blueprint. I'll leave that as the first link in the description. Next is, of course, the private chef. Now, the private chef almost takes the best of the restaurant and the best of the meal delivery and the best of the ingredients, and he's combining it in one. You don't have to choose the menu. The meal's done for you. It's brought to you, and it's cooked by the highest quality organic stuff by your private chef. That is absolutely great. In fact, for a few weeks, I did have somebody come and cook and prepare some of the food for me, and it was a game changer, because you'd have so much variety, so many things you could eat, and you could choose the menu and get the ingredients, even tell them to get the ingredients, and they make the stuff, and it's like, wow. All of that decision and the cleanup and all the kind of like figuring out the protein and macros, you just come in, you just eat. Of course, not everybody can take advantage of this, but this is, again, a game changer, and there's a reason why probably the best athletes in the world, one of the first things they invest in is a private chef, followed by a massage therapist or something like this. Next, usually the problem that most people face when they are trying to lose fat is not that they don't know the knowledge of fat loss. Like, everybody knows you got to stay in a calorie deficit, at least if you watch my channel. Everybody knows it's smart to walk a lot more, to move a lot more. The problem is you're not doing it, okay? So doing it and actually making tweaks depending on situations like a weight loss plateau, like you had an episode of binge eating, things like this where the plan goes sideways. This is when you need a coach, an accountability system that's going to allow you to stay on track and lose fat. Why do you think the best tennis players have tennis coaches? The best athletes have coaches still who might be worse at the sport than them even, but they understand that you need somebody looking over your progress so that you can keep progressing, and when you get stuck, have that extra perspective to keep you moving in the right direction. This is probably the smartest way for you to spend money, because by using that money, you're actually leveraging the other person's expertise to get results for you, and it's going to save you a lot of time, which in turn is the same as saving a lot of money and making a lot of money. Now, if you want to build a personalized strategy and actually have me guide you every step of the way to building that aesthetic body, then hit the link below and book a call with me or my team member, and we're going to go through exactly what your goal is, exactly where you're stuck, and how I can help you break through that. There's limited spots. I only take on a few coaching clients per month, so make sure you hit the link below, and if there are slots open, book a call and I'll see you there. That's probably the smartest one out of the list. Next, the final way you can use money to lose fat is the one you've all been waiting for. It's liposuction, surgeries, and meds. Now, I recommend none of them. Literally, if you watch this channel and you are considering these options, I implore you to not do it, or at least leave this video right now, okay? I don't want you watching my videos. Ain't nobody here to do some liposuction medication way to fat loss, because that just is creating another dependency, another low effort, another fugazi attempt to bypass the true effort of earning your health and earning your fat loss, which is what I preach on this channel. Don't be opting for surgical measures. Instead of that, what you can do is A, understand fat loss, B, Build systems that allow you to actually lose fat easily and sustainably while eating the foods you love. And 3, do it in a way that it doesn't actually cause you to yo-yo and bounce back. And that wraps up the 7 ways you can use the bling bling to lose the blong blong. See you in the next video. Bye bye.